Oh no, copyright.
Nope. Short enough that it doesn't infringe on copyright.
Good, good, good.
Hey everybody. Hey, welcome to Curse of Strahd. This is Dungeons and Dragons 5e, and um, I'm gonna be recording tonight. This is Rogue. Um, this is for Big D20 Energy. We're gonna be continuing our adventure without many tonight, sadly. But the icebreaker question for tonight is: what show or movie totally fell apart in the end
Oh, come on.
for you?
Mm,
Mm.
There's been a few.
Since
Yeah.
since I asked the question, I'll go first. I'm Rogue. I'm playing a paladin. Um, his name is Terramin. He was once a good paladin, but now he's taken a turn kind of towards the darker side of things. He's not evil. He's just a little,
Drawn that way.
yeah,
Broken.
just a little broken now. As we as we do when we get older, some of us.
Way older.
Um, the one for me was Game of Thrones. I mean, there's of course a bunch of them, but Game of Thrones was like a big
That's
letdown.
top of the list.
I've
Yeah.
heard.
Season 8. I'm sure everybody that's watched it knows what I'm talking about. It was like they had the money and the go ahead and the thumbs up, go ahead and finish the rest of it, and then it was like, no, we just want to be done, and they just killed it real bad. And everybody was talking about that show like it was world renowned. Everybody knew that show, and there was a lot of fans. And then right after that season came out, nobody talked about it anymore. It was dead. So that's me. We can go left to right on roll 20 there.
On Discord or on Devil 20. That's
Prankster.
Do you want me to? Yeah, I'll go so the bees can go last and transition us.
So
Hi,
real
everybody.
fast.
You're not fucking prankster, Jester.
I know.
You son
But
of
where,
a bitch.
where does Rogue stream to? Because we didn't post a
He's not-
going live
he's not
message.
streaming.
We're not
We're just
streaming.
recording.
This
You
is-
were just
Oh,
I was
okay.
just
It's a
teasing.
pre-record.
I love
Oh.
Jester. I feel bad for even saying.
We're not going to edit it.
Help.
No
Shit.
hits.
Hi everybody. I'm Prankster. I love Jester. Please don't be mad at me, Jester. I'm just kidding. And I play Paul Darkwander, Grave Domain Cleric. And I think the show that fell apart for me at the end, I was just viscerally mad, was the final episode of How I Met Your Mother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If any of you have seen it, there's like an alternative ending episode for How I Met You that's legit that they put out like on the DVD. Much better. Much better way to tie up the series. So I refuse to just acknowledge that the original one exists. And,
That one's canon for you.
The one that's canon for me is the alternate universe. And
Did they put it out as like a I'm sorry? We
Like
were
a DVD
we were
release
just messing
film.
around on the
Extra.
first
Or it was probably just they had a rewrite at the end. More than likely, that sort of shit is because of a studio executive's like, "Oh, we don't like the ending for this. The focus groups. So let's film this other one, put this one out.
They just need it because I mean, like with they put what, how many 8 seasons into this relationship. So the final episode for those of you who haven't seen it, well, this is gonna suck. They kill her off. Like
You've
in
had
the
plenty
last
of times.
10 minutes. Yeah, and then they're like, oh, and he ends up with this other love interest that they were kind of. It just felt so cheap to me. I just not a fan. The alternate ending is way better. It's more like, more of like a traditional ending, and it feels, I don't know. It feels like that's what it should have.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's mine.
All right. Then we're going to Jester, right?
By me. Why can't I be Rogue again?
You're next in roll 20, buddy.
Okay, everyone. Hi, I'm what does it say on my name tag? Yeah, it definitely says Wicked Jester. I'm Wicked Jester, totally not an imposter. Don't worry about that. And I will be playing Zash, not Armor, tonight. And I totally have not been drinking. I swear. But yeah, so I will be playing the Yuan-Ti Barbarian. So you might recognize me from my previous work as Cobra Commander. And as far as shows with just pathetic endings, I mean, everybody hated Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
I mean,
Well, yeah, agreed.
and I can agree with Prank on How I Met Your Mother, and of course, we all fucking hate how Firefly ended. But
We hate that it ended.
Well, yeah.
Firefly is weird because I've read their plan, what their plan was for the later seasons, and I'm like, kind of glad it ended.
Oh, really?
Sacrifice.
Star Trek Enterprise had one of the very much so hated endings for me as well.
Really? Whenever they're playing cards at the end? Oh no,
I
Star
did-
Trek Enterprise. I was thinking
Yeah,
of
yeah.
next gen.
But Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Really?
Don't remember. Oh, you mean the new Netflix one?
No.
The original?
The original Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I do not remember.
It's just rushed, you know.
Melissa Joan Hart.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know why. I just sat down one month and watched all the way through, and I'm like, why the hell did they do this stupid ass shit for an ending? It made no sense. Oh, I'm like, okay,
I think a lot of those shows that just like went on for a long time, they didn't know how to tie up.
Supernatural had a shit ending.
Never
Which I've
saw
just been
it.
getting into that.
Yeah,
And I've heard the ending is very shit.
Yeah, I only watched the first few seasons. I'm like, this is too much. It's just like,
It went on.
I
Too
can't
long.
watch that show forever. Yeah. I was like, I'm done with the show. I felt
Funny
the same way
enough,
with watching The
but-
Flash. I enjoyed the first couple seasons of The Flash. I'm like, that's enough.
Funny enough, my favorite episode of Supernatural would probably get me canceled.
What show?
My favorite episode of Supernatural would probably get me canceled.
Oh,
It's one about a haunted pickup truck.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, so I have no idea what.
yeah. I don't know
I
what
support
offensive thing he's
wrestling.
alluding to, but I can.
It's a redneck's pickup truck.
Does it have to do with like incest or something?
Racism.
No, don't worry about it. But it was watching it for the first time. I'm like, I like that truck. I would like to build a truck like that someday. And then and I
That's
watched
what
the
happened.
episode,
Okay.
and then I'm like, yeah, I can. But hey, is it Wave's turn?
Yeah. Wait.
Okay. So this is a classic one just because like the guy who directed this show and then a bunch of other things, he has a penchant for making a really good first season because he just puts so much mystery and intrigue into it,
Oh, I already know who
then
you're talking
doesn't pay off. Lost.
Yep. I
Yeah.
knew you were going there.
Lost. It was like that first season was so good. Like that scene with, I cannot remember the guy, but the guy who was like paralyzed before he came to the island. But like he's walking and you're like, what the fuck? How did this happen? You know? And he likes to make mysteries, but he does not have the answer to those mysteries. He's like, we'll
Yeah.
find it out along the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And the ending for Lost is apparently everybody's in purgatory.
Something
Okay.
like that.
Everybody like kills themselves at the end, and that's the end.
Oh.
No, I think it was weird. It was
It was
I
a
think they were
submarine
playing-
hatch, and there was like a code going down, and I think they either all exited, like the island was purgatory, and they all exited purgatory, or they all went to hell, something like that.
Oh my God! Spoiler alert. No.
I'm not. I don't care about a
You know what, though,
20-year-old
Wade?
show.
You're right. That first season of Lost, I would say actually like the first 2 or 3 seasons were just bangers. They was really good, but they didn't tie it up.
That one's been out like 20 years. But did you see the new one? His new one he's doing?
His
No.
new show.
Yeah, it's a scary one. It's pretty good. Um,
What's it called?
oh my God,
So
they
far.
or something from. That's what it is.
Yeah, from you guys owe us a royalty check because we help plug your show.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
can make it out to Big D20 Energy.
We get a check for 30 cents.
We get a check, but it's just some corporate guy's middle finger. And then he tells us we need to pay him for even.
We get an invoice instead.
Yeah.
Invoice for the stamp.
Okay, I guess mine. All right, I'm sorry. Were you done?
No, I'm good.
No.
Yes. No, I'm never done. I'm glad no one else chose this one. But when my wife and I were with no kids, we named our cat after the lead character in the show, Dexter.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
As the show proceeded, I would tell people his name is Dexter, seasons 1 through 4.
His name is Dexter, short for Dexter's Laboratory.
Like his name is seasons 1 through 4, because it really did get silly. And
He became a lumberjack, right? For
the ending was especially disappointing. But yeah, it just got. It was like, dude, okay, he cannot keep getting away with this. This is just really stupid. But I really enjoyed it in the beginning. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it was a good one.
But
His
yeah, it really got crazy.
his scenes with the Dokes were like so good.
Legendary.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
Why
pretty
is,
good.
In a place full of cops, why is Dokes the only one who gets the creeps out of me?
Yeah. It's good. So good. Okay, I guess I'll don't be DMing me during a game, friend. He's not one of you guys. Oh, he's answering my question when I asked how he was doing, and now he's answering. I don't care. This is his friend. Sorry. Just be mean to my friend on stream. So let's recap our game. Again, we're playing without Minnie tonight.
My bad.
I was like, did I do that?
My bad.
We love Minnie. We miss Minnie. Minnie will be back. I'll honor her with this recap. Previously on Curse of Strahd. Upon realizing that Lady Irina has gone missing, under what appears to have been a magical deception committed by her brother, Ismark the Lesser, burgomaster of village Barovia, the party is in a hurry to acquire the third and final item of power that they need to defeat the vampire lord, as foretold in their Taroka deck reading. So they make plans to head up the mountain pass to the Amber Temple as soon as possible. They retrieved their various forms of cold weather gear, and they raided the burgomaster's mansion, leaving tiny paw-shaped holes in the walls. They donned fancy mink coats and fancy lady hats, and they purchased lots of random adventuring gear, just spending lots of money. And they leave in the afternoon. They hike with all their gear as far as they can get up into the mountains before nightfall and the freezing temperatures force them to stop and camp. I put up the map for the Fireside mountain camp, and Minnie said this. Sorry. Oh, I'm not good with my phone. Yep. There we go. Now it's buffering.
Of course it is.
Cool. Oh, that's adorable. I love this. It's so cute. And a few minutes later, she changed her tone as her character was promptly bitten and killed in one little bite. Let me get you guys to the map here. We're in combat. Put on the battle music. In the very, very first strike of this combat, they are camping in the ice, and through the ice emerges a giant centipede of fire exploding out of the icy ground right next to Minnie. And her attitude changed real quick as it quickly snapped her and kills her in one bite. Before she's swallowed, her dead body is swallowed. The party retrieves her through lots of fun teamwork and heal her up a bit. But this thing is tough. It's hard to hit, at least how it was going last time. And when it bites, it hurts a lot. And when you hit it, you take damage, fire damage. And you've also learned that it is immune to both cold and fire. You would remember because it was less than a month and a half ago in the game.
Switch us to the combat map? So
Are you not there yet? Oh, there you are. Hey, sorry, guys. All my windows. And Shma. Okay, so here we are in round 3, and I think we're gonna have Prankster playing Camila. I hope you had a moment to look over her character sheet because she's first in the initiative tracker. She started with a bit of a scare. She is traumatized in her past by a centipede very similar to this in her backstory of like children getting murdered at a wedding, something like that. Something, no big deal. And so the fact that she also died in one shot, she's going through a hard time. So if she takes a minute to do her turn, we'll all understand why.
Sure.
But
I'm interested in giving me some more time,
mm-hmm.
at least, because I don't think it will affect too many things. Can Wade go? Oh, Wade's not there. Never mind. Okay. Okay, I think
I can have the monster go.
it looks like she's transformed, so that means Basilica has.
I'm here.
Valeska has taken over.
She might have a little dominance right now.
Yeah.
I'm back.
So I think Valeska is like, give in to your fear, and just totally takes over. And I think like out of the other side, how I imagine it is every time she transforms into this like form of dread, the mouth form that's on the back of her head takes precedence, and maybe like her head like even like turns around. That becomes the dominant personality.
Like
That's
a He-Man,
That's
character
fun.
that they added just for the toy.
Yeah,
Like
say
you squeeze the legs
mayor
and
of
the head
Halloween
flips
Town.
around.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So I imagine that like we hear Camilla whimpering out of the back, just totally frozen in fear. But Valeska is like, this is why I'm here. And if I'm taking too much liberties, Minnie, my apologies.
Yeah, new canon. Sorry, gotta deal with it.
So I think her hex is a bonus action, right?
Yes, and it's already hexed. So do you activate the hex? Yeah, it is already.
Okay, because obviously I don't know how to play her character too great.
Yeah,
because it's not.
It's understandable.
But I think that she would go ahead and use a Chaos Bolt to try and attack, because that does seem like something that she normally does. So, is her Chaos Bolt? Is that a? That's a level 1 spell. Okay, so yeah, she'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah, there are some.
So
God, I don't know how to play her character either, because she's got the because of her spell level as a warlock, they always cast at the highest level. But I don't know how it works. That's a really great question. She's not here to answer it. So she's casting level 1 spells
When
right
you
now.
cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, each target takes 1d6. But you said it always ups. I see her as a level 3.
Yeah.
This
Do you
is-
see how many spell slots she has in her character sheet? Does it say she has 3 level 3 spells and no level 1 spells or no level
She
2
has
spells?
3 level 1s, 2 level 2s.
Oh.
and
So yeah, let's just follow that. I don't know what now.
So
Good
I
deal.
use the highest level spell slot, or it casts.
I don't think-
at-
I think if you do, then you expend the slot. But I don't. It's up to you, bud. We're playing loosey goosey with her sheet, so you can cast whatever level you want. Whatever level you decide is expend. And he's gonna be cringing watching us
Yeah, she's like
destroy
oh,
her
God.
character sheet.
Oh God, why, Chris? Why? But yeah, we'll go ahead and then this is what she has on the sheet is 2d8 plus 1d6, so that's what we'll use. All right.
Should be a clickable.
Oh
button.
yeah, cast at what level? So
Oh,
we'll cast
oh.
it on a level 1 because that's what she's got lots of. Actually, she just got beat up. So I reckon she's scared, and I reckon that she probably would like want to do everything she can to hit it. So I'm gonna have her cast it at a level 3, so it'll do more damage if it hits. We'll see.
And if it's a damage type that it's not immune to.
Oh
That's
shit!
the
You're
funny
right.
thing about Chaos Bolt. Let's see, does she have a button for Chaos Bolt? She does have a button for Chaos Bolt. I'll click it for you. Oh, you already did? Did you click it already?
It's up there.
Yeah,
I don't see. I don't see a damage roll
Oh,
or,
I haven't done a damage.
an attack roll. I thought we were doing an attack roll.
I'm ready to do it, but only when we're ready.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cast it at level 3. Let's see what happens. That's a 22.
Oh, there you go. Well, that'll hit, my friend.
Okay.
Now,
sure?
Yeah, it absolutely will hit. The question is, what kind of damage is it? Because you got to roll a d8 to see what kind of damage you'll do. You don't want to roll a 2 or a 3.
1
Hey.
acid.
Acid.
Yeah.
Good news is, it is burning with acid. With
Okay. So that is a total
21 points.
21?
Yeah.
Why is it 21?
It's 12 for base damage and then 9 for upcast.
Oh. Is that what that is? The upcast is because
The higher level cast is the
Because
extra dice damage.
then what it says 1 times 2d6, but it's supposed. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So 21 points of damage, but it was also hexed, so it does an additional d6 points of damage on top of that. Correct.
Correct.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll that 4 necrotic.
Nice.
So that's a total of 21 plus 4, 25 points of total damage.
Not bad, new Camila.
See you later, Minnie. I got this. Just kidding.
Take
We
that,
don't need you.
women.
We don't need you.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is her last level 3 spell slot, though. So
Why we're so mean to her? She's not here.
I know. I don't know
It's fun to
why.
pick on someone when they're here.
I know.
It's like
Right?
mean.
Can't fight back. Okay, so then she has an additional bonus action.
Let me
So
tell you that this thing is officially hurt, man. You put the hurt on it.
Do I need to re-hex it?
I don't think so. The hex stays on it as long as she remains concentrating. I believe that's what she's concentrating on.
Okay. Let me. I don't know if she's got any other cool like.
Yeah, bonus action. It's. I wish it would organize it that way.
Yeah, I'll look through it, but I think we're good for right now. Actually, she's. I'll move her to a more advantageous position.
We don't play often enough to like memorize each tricks. They're like, oh, it's
Sure.
been so long. I don't remember what she does.
I'm gonna put her next to me and Duvad, and I imagine Valeska whispers in Duvad's in Paul's ear.
Yeah. Oh, and Paul's ear.
Yeah, she whispers, "It's okay, I'm here." Just trying to taunt me.
Nice.
And
Comforting you.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my best, Valeska. That's it.
I love it. Duvad, it's your turn, sir.
All right. Sweet. Let us see. What the hell? Oh, okay. So I'm going to take a little step back because I don't like this thing. And I just want as much. Well, not as much, but I want distance between me and it.
Did we find out
That
about
would
any
be-
weaknesses by any chance?
No.
Can Camilla do a knowledge check? If it's okay?
Not now. It's not your turn.
Okay, fair enough.
Plus, this thing is, if you keep hitting it, it won't last long. I said if you keep hitting it.
It's one shot.
I specifically said. At least he's here. We're gonna make fun of him while he's here.
I'm exhausted, alright?
It's you still have exhaustion.
Yeah.
Wait till this cold weather kicks in. Yeah, miss with a crossbow, unfortunately.
That's what she said.
And reload, and that's my turn.
Okay.
It's this awful thing's turn.
Yeah, it is. Now, if memory serves, Zash is all up in its business. It keeps shapeshifting.
Zash
Frustrating.
was also in its mouth, and then all of a sudden,
Spit acid down its throat.
and then transform it into a bear, causing it to drop it.
Yeah, I had to gag you out because it can't hold a large creature.
What are
Which
the
I didn't know.
conditions on it?
Yeah, it's fun to learn when after you throw up in someone's mouth. And they're like, oh, handle that.
Can't handle that, bitch. Can't handle if someone spits down your throat.
Don't. I don't want you to. Okay. When you're gonna use the X-rated soundboard again, don't do it.
With the X-rated sound?
No, please don't ruin our YouTube page. No. Okay, so I don't even want to attack you because that's what you want.
Harder.
That's nasty.
Okay. I'm yeah, I think it's is it mad at you? Or I'm gonna roll, see if it's
It's
mad at you
aroused
or
by
if it's too hungry to care that you are frustrating and it wants something that's edible. Nope, it wants Terramin. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's got
Oh,
some
yeah,
conditions on it. What are the? Is it held?
It's hexed and it is webbed. And I'm not sure what the other one was for. I know you command the duel,
Poisoned.
but it's what?
Is it poisoned?
Is it poisoned? Maybe it is. I don't know. Is that a part of your? I don't know if that's a part of your. Why it would be poisoned?
Didn't you try like blowing poison in its mouth or something?
No, it took
Yeah.
poison damage when he bit poison into it. It's pretty rad. All right, Terraman, here comes the bite, buddy.
All right.
Plus 11 to attack. It's a hit. Was it 30?
That's close.
Yeah, that's close. You say that's close? Okay, so wow, I'm really rolling some hella damage. Okay, so it's 30 points of piercing damage.
Ew, that definitely hurt.
Ooh, I like that sound effect. Plus 13 points of fire damage.
Ew. So a
Yeah.
total of
So y'all are hurting it, but it's hurting you back. And
what's that total?
it's 30 plus 13. That's 43.
Ew, that almost.
And you, sir, are now grappled in the mouth of this beast.
Ew, yeah. Termin's hurt now.
Yeah.
You just want to swallow someone.
Next is Terramin. You are currently grappled. There are rules for this. If you want to try to escape, that's going to be a. Sorry, let me read what happens here when. Oh, okay, you're not swallowed. You are only grappled. You are. Okay. No, I think you just attack as a grappled. Grapple is your condition. And I don't remember what grapple does. Nope, not frappled. That's a drink from Starbucks. Frappled. A grappled creature can't move. That's essentially it. So you're good. You can act as normal. You can use your action to try to free yourself from the grapple. Or you can do something else with your action. But you're grappled, and you know that you're going to be fire damage from this thing. And you might be swallowed by it as you feel that tongue starting to like wiggle you back to the back of its throat.
Yeah. What would be the mechanics of trying to break away the grapple?
It'll be a strength check, it'll be. I guess it could be acrobatics or athletics traditionally, I believe, to break a grapple.
Oh.
You can flavor it however you like, but it's not a low DC to break free of the grapple.
Could I do my what's it called, Misty Step out of it?
Yeah. See why you couldn't. Well, your speed becomes 0, and you can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. It seems like Misty Step should work.
I mean, it acts as kind of like almost like a short range teleport, right?
Yeah. When you're not
So like
moving, you're not moving. You're just
so I think
moving.
he'll Misty Step out of its mouth. And then, is that a bonus?
Good question. Why don't you click on it?
Where's Misty Step?
I think
Misty
it is.
Step is a bonus.
I think it is, and I think you need to be able to see where you're going. So
he's gonna stay within melee with it because he's gonna attack it still.
Okay, so you want to basically teleport right down to its.
Right, but
and you know that striking this thing in melee will also give you some fire damage.
Right.
You've seen it. You've seen it.
Yeah.
You've lived it.
And he's still gonna do it. He like, when he goes up into the creature's mouth, he takes him up. He turns into this mist, flies down to the ground below its chin, and then tries to swing his hammer up into its chin.
Oh, guide thy hammer.
Only a 13 though.
Yeah.
And then he comes back with his second attack.
Oh, yeah. It's such a great idea to Misty Step out of there.
Again, tries the second one.
Need him.
No. And he fails.
Yeah, it was so heroic that you jumped out of his mouth. You teleported out of there, and you saw your action to strike, and you failed with 2 strikes.
Miserably.
We can't do inspiration to reroll, can we?
Do you have an inspiration?
I do have an inspiration.
If you have a DM inspiration, I will.
All right.
One more roll. Only one roll though.
Yeah.
Listen, normally you just take the one of the
Yeah. I mean, normally you call it, and normally you call it before, and you could get advantage. So I'll let you just roll one more time. We'll take the first roll.
All right. He goes for that last attack.
Oh
No,
my
he's
gosh!
rolling garbage.
Boo! Boo! Okay.
That's it for Terramin.
Paul, you see that Terramin is like burnt to a crisp. Really messed up at the feet of this thing. Bear's Ash is on his last
Wild shape.
And this thing is down. I mean, it's down to less than half of his hit points for sure.
Where did we fall on the whole me having 2 bonus actions thing? Is that something- I know because
I know because I give you guys so much, and I feel like I'm not in a giving mood tonight. I feel like I've bent the rules so much. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you 2 bonus actions. No.
Okay. So who looks the worst for the 2?
Terramin.
Okay. I look at Terramin. He's fucking messed up. I I flipped Camilla or Valeska the bird before leaving
Ash-
because of what she said to me. I don't even say anything. I
She
just
just
move
says she-
5, 10.
Taunting you. Yeah. Also, you know, Terriman is in the like range of this thing, like has his attention, and he's right there.
Okay, and he just says, I didn't think I would ever do this for an undead. And he is going to cast a level 3 spell called Transference. I take 4d8 necrotic damage that can't be reduced in any way. I double that and I give it to Terriman as hit points.
What?
Wow, that's a new one we haven't
Yeah.
used.
Yes.
Wow, that's fun. I like the Grave Domain Cleric being like, suck the life from me and give it to this undead guy.
Actually, how bad are you, Terriman, on a scale from 0 to 10?
9.9. Yeah, 9.
No, how bad are you? How bad are you from 0 to 10?
0 being no damage, 10 being you're dead.
Oh, like then like 8.
Yeah.
8? Okay. So he's gonna upcast this as his level 4 spell. So it's gonna be 5d8 damage to Paul.
That's pretty serious.
That's 20 points of damage to Paul.
Paul the Tank.
You see him just like shrivel up a little bit and just like, I imagine like the color bleeds from his skin. Maybe he gets like wrinkles. He looks dehydrated and like he like focuses it into his chest and like a beam like shoots towards Terriman and just shoots like his own life into
Wow.
Terriman, and you get 40 hit points back.
Wow, that's awesome.
Damn.
That's a badass spell.
It's a pretty cool spell. So that will be my standard action. My bonus action will be to use spiritual weapon. Unfortunately, I don't remember what I casted it at. I think I may have cast it as a level.
You
4
upcasted it. Yeah, you upcasted it.
Did I cast it
time.
as a level 4?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I mean, this is round 3. So if you look at your spells expended,
I have no level 2 spells expended, so it would have had to have been upcast as a level 3 or a level 4. And I had one of my level 4 spells already taken, so I think it was a level 4 spiritual weapon.
okay.
Yeah, because life transference is a level 3, and aura
Cool.
vitality, which is going, is also a level, so it's a level 4. Okay, cool. I just wanted to double check before I rolled the damage. Or rolled it at all.
Yeah, roll the attack.
So this is at a level 4. We'll see if it hits. 20 to hit.
Hell yeah, it is.
7 plus 8, that's 15 points of force damage.
Oh, very good. This thing is more hurt than Terriman was.
So
Very
really
hurt.
quick, I think for the force damage, it only took the average, 0.49 multiplied by a D8. That's
What are you
it
looking at?
says. Can I just roll those 2 D8? Would you be okay with that? Those 2 additional D8 I would get from it?
It took the average. It didn't roll.
It says 0.49 times 2 multiplied by D8. That is what it says for the higher level cast. So I'm wondering if it just does the average. I'm going to roll it again just to see.
What is that about?
This time it did 3 plus 7.
No, it still rolls, but for some reason that's
Oh.
weird. Why does it do that?
So it does, it looks like it, let me roll it again just to make certain that I didn't get 2 of the same numbers in a row. Yes, that is correct. It only does the average of 2d8. After 3 rolls, I think that's... Oh,
One more time.
Which also explains why it did 3. Okay, you want me to do it one more time?
That's
Okay.
weird. What are you doing, Roll20?
Never mind, this time it did 4. So, I don't know.
I mean, it says D8, so it's rolling it, but for some reason it's doubling half. It's I don't know why it's written that way. It's very
Would you
strange.
mind if I just rolled the 2d8 instead of taking that 7?
I already took the damage. So let's just move on for now. But
Okay, in the
next time,
future, I
yeah,
need to
I
know
don't.
that.
Yeah, we'll just move on. I don't want to add and minus
I have
anymore.
an issue.
Yeah, have a tissue.
I don't see my Misty walk or whatever it was called.
Misty Step.
Yeah, Misty Step on my sheet anymore.
Oh, Oathbreaker.
Does he?
Next time.
Does he lose it?
He may have. He may have.
Oh, no.
We'll look it up. Maybe not.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be a different spell list. Maybe you still get all the divine spells. I don't know. We need to look it up.
I'll still take the slot because
I don't remember. Yeah, that's cool.
We're off practice.
Yeah, we're like so rusty. This is what happens when you play every 90 days or every like 45 days.
Don't worry, I know how to play my character.
It's also funny. I watch the videos. I watch my hair and beard change every 2 weeks, every video. So yeah, it's Zashi's time. Unless Paul, I'm sorry, Paul, you did all your things, right?
I did all my thing. I just need to take my 20 points of damage to Paul, so he's at.
Oh
40,
yes,
so
there we are. There we are. Now Zash can Zash.
So Zash, just having fallen from the mouth of this creature, I'm gonna assume definitely, probably more than likely prone, because I forget how large this thing is. But
yeah,
he is a large bear at the same time. So can we just say that half his movement speed has been taken up?
Sure.
Just keeping it up, and he's just gonna go ahead and do a rage bite and a rage claw.
Awesome. Fortunately, miss.
Damn.
It sucks.
Yep.
The dice.
There-
The dice.
The dice hate me, but that's all Bear Zash can do.
Yeah, but yeah, you're still in his face, and
I wish I was attacking with advantage.
Yeah. Round 4, Camila again.
Okay, so one thing that I noticed that I took, just because I'm new to this, when she's in her form of dread and when she hits,
Extra damage if it's afraid or something like that.
Yeah, well, when you can force it to make a wisdom saving throw, and if the saving throw fails, the target's frightened until the end of your next turn. So I was wondering, do you want to do that now or just
Yeah,
after?
especially because Valeska is like handling it. I like it because it's weird to think of Camila like intimidating this thing, but like Valeska is like dominated Camila at this moment, which is kind of cool. Okay, so wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom save from the last turn. to see
Sure,
if I
sure,
can
just to
hit.
see.
Yeah.
Fail. Hey, the dice
Okay.
hate me too.
I don't know what the frightened condition does because I'm not used to that.
Yeah, I already forgot too. Yep, looking it up right now. We are so we're professional.
We're professional.
A frightened creature has a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of its fear is within the line of sight, and it
Oh
can't
my
and it can't
God.
willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
That means it might not have hit. Bummer.
I'm rolling back up to see. I don't want to like
Because
undo it all because it's I would have changed the whole round. But I'm just curious. Oh, it still would have hit. It's got plus 11 to
I mean,
hit.
not
So.
good, but
Okay, I was just curious. But it has disadvantage. That's great.
great. Okay.
And to be fair, maybe that's what that other symbol is on it. Maybe it was already frightened. I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah.
So I think she just goes, "Shh, Camilla, it's all right. Mommy's here." Okay, and then I think she's gonna shoot another chaos bolt. This is gonna be upcast to level 2. And let's go ahead and see if it hits. Chaos Bolt 2d6. Oh, she has these. Oh, that's what S and W mean. It's a sorcerer spell or it's a warlock. I see her. I see it now.
Yeah, it's called her character sheet is not simple.
So 15. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
It's a miss, unfortunately. Yeah.
Bummer. Man, that would have been huge damage too.
Would have been.
Um,
Does she have any bonus actions as cantrips? I don't know if she does. I don't know if she does.
Oops.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think she did.
Eldritch Blast.
No, those are all
Started
actions. I'm.
blasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
But
think
you know what?
so.
I like that you're using her spell slots. Keep that up.
I'm so sorry, Camilla.
Use them all up so that we can definitely not rest and leave her in a weakened position.
She's already got exhaustion too. I don't know if we added that, but okay. Camila is done. We're guessing because we don't know her character sheet very well.
Right now, yeah.
Duvad is on deck, and then the beast get to go again.
All right, I need a. Oh, I think I cast greater invisibility on myself because it's triggered like last game, so I think I was supposed to have been rolling with
Advantages?
advantage. But it's okay. The hands off the chess piece.
We're all so bad at this.
Yep.
Moving on. We're learning.
Yeah,
as
because
we
I
go.
was like, I need to hit better. Let me cast it. I was like, oh, it's already been cast.
Uh,
All right. Well,
yeah. Are you invisible? Yeah. Are you? Where are you?
I'm over here.
Oh yeah, you were invisible the whole time. But was
Alright.
it was greaterly invisible?
Greater invisible. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah, you should be attacked with advantage. That's great.
Oh.
Do it again. You got shit bonus to hit, but at least you get to roll with advantage.
I didn't even need it. Didn't even need it.
Awesome, bro. Let's look at this crit card. Critical hit. Shot through the heart. Ooh. Oh, this is a deadly card. It says quadruple damage,
Okay.
and the target loses 1/4 of their maximum hit points at the beginning of their turn for 3 rounds. You can go ahead and describe your kill, sir.
Okay. So I picture like
Invisibly.
I've been trying to aim this shot, and this thing's just moving. Zash is in the way. You know, the spiritual weapons like obscuring vision, and I finally just like slow my breathing, take a shot, and it like the shot goes through it, and you see Terriman on the other side. The tip of the arrow pokes out with its heart embedded on the tip of the arrowhead.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
punches through
like
the
a big
back of
fire,
it.
like a big fiery heart, like the incinerator.
And
Love
it
it.
just kind of like disgustingly just splurts blood everywhere. Like we're in a Tarantino film. All right.
And it gets quiet.
I have a spell. I know that we probably want to do some other things, but I have a spell that's still going that I'm concentrating on, Aura of Vitality, that would allow me to do 2d6 healing per round. I don't remember what round I cast it on because this was the beginning of round 5.
That was round 4.
Round 4. I think it had. I think it. In the spirit of just being fair, I think I'm going to say 3 rounds passed. So I have 7 rounds of healing left. Is that fair to you?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna let's spread them out. So 2d6.
Spread 'em.
2d6 for Valeska. That's 8 and 9, 17. 17, right? Okay. Topped off. That's 2 rounds. Paul will give 1 for himself. It's another 9. How is Terriman looking?
He's doing good now. Now that you've actually.
I got 4 rounds of healing left.
Oh,
so I need to
okay.
disseminate.
I'll take one.
Okay. That's 5. Do you need any more? 3 rounds left.
Yes.
Yes, please.
That's another 5. So that's 10 total. I've got 2 rounds left. Do you need more?
Yes. Unless somebody
Okay.
else needs some.
That's 10. So it's a total of 20. I've got 1 round of healing left. Do you need it, Rogue?
I mean,
Or you think a long rest can take care of the
oh
rest?
yeah. Long rest would
Okay.
be good.
And I don't know what Zash is looking like.
Zash is perfectly fine.
Here's all those other forms.
And Duvad?
I didn't get hit.
All right. So then
Invisible
the only
boy.
other people who are hurt are Paul and Terry. So I'll go ahead and put 1 more towards Paul. Okay, so the color begins to return to his skin, and he kind of like breathes in, kind of looking like a ghoul, and then the aura dissipates, and all that's left is the snow. All right, my healing is taken care of. My spell is. I just wanted to get the full use of that spell slot.
Hell yeah.
I imagine Camilla or Valeska is like, "It's okay, dearie, it's okay," as the form of dread dissipates, and it's just left to a crying Camilla, who is probably this. I think this is where the shock hits her from what happened, and Paul would come up to her and put like a hand on her shoulder. But I imagine Camilla's just crying.
Mm.
And actually, Camilla again. Is this a flippable token? It is.
Ease.
So I'll flip her back.
After flipping to the bird, you flip her back.
Well, it's Camilla. He doesn't mind Camilla.
Take away your aura here.
Are these conditions gone off of us?
I wonder if the dual personality is a reason for this, like because of the whole worm thing.
Because of the what thing?
The worm thing. Like, I wonder if that was the moment in her life that created the split personality.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know if your characters even know about the centipede story, or if she shared it or not.
No, she's never has.
She's, yeah.
Well, I don't. That's a mini like.
Of course,
Yeah.
we'll have to roleplay that out. I wasn't sure how much the characters know, but let alone you guys. All right. Well, like I said, it got quiet now.
Dash is kind of
You're all healed up,
sniffing around.
mostly. Sniff.
Yeah.
Just
Chairman doesn't know how to feel about this, I think.
Feel about what?
About how Paul just like sacrificed part of his own life for his. So he's kind of looking at him over the fire, thinking about what he might say to him. Old Chairman, of course, probably would have just walked over and thanked him. So he's just like sitting there kind of contemplating why Paul would do that, I think. And then also looking at this creature. Is this a Remoraz?
yes.
Um,
If you're looking at monster stat block, I kind of made an adolescent one.
oh no,
I want to dig into that right now. Oh, I know. I'm just letting you know if you. I wanted to talk to you guys about the stats on that thing because it was so brutal on that first crit, but
because it says here on page 287. No.
it was fairly balanced for y'all's level
No.
and your ridiculous power of the party. It was dice were.
I just remember the picture, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a Remoraz.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Does it have anything of value on it, or?
No. It's just it's here to eat.
Okay.
And
he's like checking it out, and probably gonna try to drag it away from their fire.
yeah. Sorry, I'm on a different map, so I can't do that for you.
If he can, yeah.
All
Get
my
that-
spiritual
get outta
power
here.
Just,
Yeah.
dissipate.
Bye.
Not
Bye.
dissipate.
Just
Um,
drop it. Just drop it off of like a cliff.
Wait, before you do
Oh,
that,
oh.
Zash.
And
There's
Zash is
more
done.
meat there if you want some.
You know what? Zash will take an opportunity to like rip a giant chunk out of the side of it with his bear teeth because he's not getting out of bear form right now. He's warm.
Mm.
Like he is finally warm. And this time he tosses like the meat on the rocks that Duvaude had like warmed up that's right on the edge of the fire and starts cooking it and curls up beside the fire while it cooks.
The meat is just awful. It's like, it's like it looks like it should be like crab meat, but it's just sinewy and stringy and yucky colors, and it's a disgusting texture and stuff. But I don't think Zash minds too much.
Yeah,
Just for everybody else, it might be like, ooh.
He's in bear form. Sinew doesn't matter to him.
Yeah. Fair.
Paul is going to, he sees that Camilla is just pretty much like in her own head, thinking, crying, just feeling her feelings, and he just kind of leads her at least towards the fire to where she could be warm. And then I imagine he kind of like, he starts like checking everybody out to make certain that they're all good. You would notice that he's not totally healed from the spell he did. And so I imagine it kind of looks like he looks a little bit more gaunt than normal. Not like crazily, but
Yeah, like it was earlier.
Yeah, there's like still evidence of it.
Like asymmetrical, like one part of your face is all stuff still.
I imagine like hollowed out cheeks is kind of how I
Yeah.
But he was checking on Duvad, checking on Bearzash, checking on Terramin. Goes over to, Duvad, are you all right? Is everything okay?
Oh yeah, I did not get hit at all. I'm perfectly fine. I just need to
Zash?
sleep.
Yes,
Zash-
we all need to sleep. Zash?
Zash is just sitting there ripping away at a particularly like gnarly piece of meat. Like you can see like the sinew, like chunks of gristle and just like putridness. But like it looks like the putridness has like almost turned into like a well cooked, like not so much like a from where you could put it in the fire. It's like charred and burnt off like a lot of the
Yeah. The yuck.
yeah, and he's just and he looks at Paul and gives him a little nudge towards the meat.
I imagine it's kind of a sweet moment between Paul and Zash. Like he takes the nudge. He's not too interested in the meat. He just wanted to offer it. But I imagine like he like kind of nuzzles his nose a little bit before just like letting him have at the rest of the meat.
With your nose?
Yeah.
No, I meant like with his head.
Oh. Like with this lady the tramp over the spaghetti over here.
Yeah. No,
It's totally an Eskimo kiss.
Yeah, I'm not envisioning it as romantic. I'm envisioning it as just like brotherly affection, you
The
fuckhead.
spaghetti, the sinuous spaghetti that they both get an end of.
Okay. Rolls his eyes at the narrator.
It's the worst sex scene ever.
And he'll check out Terramin and he's like, are you all better?
I roll over to Terramin. It's weird that they're having unprotected sex like 5 feet away from us. It is disconcerting that they just pretend we're not here while this is going on.
Termin has like no sense of humor anymore, and he just looks over and he's like, "It looks like they're cuddling. That isn't sex."
You're no fun. I roll over and
It's like, if you think that's sex, you're no fun. All right. It gets cold It was getting cold. It's dark. Keep in mind this fire is the only light you got. It is well. Actually, you will see some evidence of. Remember the pillar from the off in the distance. You can see the where Argynvost once stood, or where the tower, the pillar of light went straight up,
Oh,
and some beams shooting out. They're off in the distance. They're not coming to you, but you see them out there. It's not that doesn't illuminate the land where you are, but you can see it in the distance.
all we need is beam light. I imagine Paul's pretty transfixed on it. That finally some freaking light in the place. I think you described it as actual daylight too, correct?
Yeah.
Terman, when he comes over and when Paul comes over and asks him if he was all right, he does say, "I'm fine. What was this power you put into me earlier?"
Um, he kind of like lolls his head from one side to the next, and he says, I gave you some of my life force, some of that which is within me, so that you might live."
Why would you do such a thing?
Because, Terriman, I don't think you're just any normal undead. And I think this place is confusing. And maybe. And I don't think all undead are as terrible as my faith might make it to seem. Things get a bit muddied.
Glad someone picked up on that.
What?
You're interrupting their scene, bud. I was texting Jester. You just read it out loud.
Sure, now you have to.
I said, did Bearsash just make a dick joke? And he said, yes. I said, he goes, what did you put in me? Rawr,
That is.
Sorry, and it's just another moment where, like, man, Jester and I are the same way. So stupid. Oh, okay. So stupid.
So,
I apologize for messing up y'all's roleplay.
You're fine. I think, Tyriman, you're not just any other undead. And I think he's looking at the ground as he's trying to find the words, and he just looks at Tyriman and he says, I think you're my friend. And I trust you. And you are our companion. Frankly, that's all that matters to me. And he reaches out a hand for like a handshake.
Yeah, he hesitates for a minute and then he shakes his hand. And he says, "Thank you." And then he doesn't know what else to say, so he like looks away and walks off.
Yeah, I think Paul just walks to the fire. He's a little skeezed out because he feels like maybe Bear's Ash was making a pass at him, so he didn't cuddle up to him like normal because he's a big furry guy. He just like goes on the other fire and is looking at weird. Just kidding.
When Paul falls asleep, is that what he's doing, going to sleep?
I think before he goes to sleep, I think he kind of takes out his pipe and smokes on it a little bit before going to sleep.
After he falls asleep, Terraman, of course, doesn't sleep, so he sits there. He's gonna do the lay on hands and give him back some HP.
Oh, to Paul?
Yeah. Is Paul missing some HP?
Like 4 hit points.
Okay.
Forgive me, give me 1 minute.
I like that role play though. That's cool.
There he goes. He gives you 4 more back.
So his cheeks return to their full status. Maybe the color returns
Unclapped.
to his face. Unclapped. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, so it did happen then.
No.
You told him to shut the fuck up. So
No.
it did happen.
Minnie, we need you.
There's too much BDE in this.
You keep our worst impulses in check.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get worse.
Agreed.
All right. So we're all. Everyone may click the long rest button. Hopefully, you get your spells
Yay.
back and all that. It should be set up properly, but. And anyone with exhaustion can knock one of those could be notched off.
Oh my goodness! Yay! Now I'm down to a cumulative -1.
Is that
Nice.
including Camilla's? Because she just recently.
Yep.
Okay.
Sleep it off.
think that
Sleep it
was
off.
her only one.
You almost died. Sleep it off.
Where were we putting the exhaustion at?
In 3 different
globe-
locations.
Global attack modifier, global skill modifier, and there's another one?
Yeah, there's 2 on the left, 1 in the middle, if memory serves.
Oh, okay. Looks like I'm good.
I don't see the second one on the left. Oh, yep, there it is. Bam. Save modifier. Yay.
Okay.
Whoa.
What? Oh. Clicking buttons.
Cool.
Okay. So yeah, so everyone sleeps.
Yes.
Yes.
You awaken in what is day in Barovia, which is gray. It's no longer pitch black with a tiny little beam of light in the sky, but instead you have as bright as it ever gets. You awaken to snow all over you. Whatever sleeping bags you had, blankets just covered in snow. And you know that you're about halfway there. You can get there by noon, heading straight to where you have a map to get to the Amber Temple.
And so during the night, Bear's Ash had woken up and dug a little hibernation hole. But by now, because I think Zash would be back to him normal self.
For sure.
So he would have been buried in this hole, probably embers of the fire falling down into the hole to warm him up. He dug it just perfectly for the fire to keep him warm.
Yeah. Getting burned every once in a while, but worth it. Yeah. Yeah, little burns from the fire, but also the feeling of your skin burning from being in the cold and being cold-blooded monster.
So also, if an ember only does 1 damage, it would only do half a damage to Zash. So
If you were raging or
no,
all the time.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with your stupid overpowered characters, guys.
just wait till the next one,
Yeah, I say wait till you guys
and we
Get
start
more-
doing the new rules.
if you get any more powers where we're going. Let's take it back
Zash
to
is totally gonna lick the amber this time.
the lick it like a lollipop.
He tried to last
Oh dear.
time.
Oh, there it is. I didn't realize he was gonna lick it. I thought he was just gonna touch it. That's so funny. I don't remember that.
Oh, that sucks. I lose.
Okay, is this map working for you guys?
Yes.
I lose
I'm
Misty
on the
Step
big map. I
as
see
an
it.
Oathbreaker.
There's a little. It's because of the Oathbreaker. You can't Misty Step anymore.
Yeah, I lose Misty Step,
Wow.
but it says I can get
Goes
it
to
with
the
the
home.
Fey touched talent. Trait.
Ancestry, but or yeah, you don't have the. Well, yeah. I mean, you have been fate
Maybe-
touched by your elven wife. I don't think that's what that means.
Maybe it was the last vestige of his Misty Step ability, leaving himself.
Yeah.
That was it. Same with the AoE
Sometimes
hit.
when we touch.
Well, my map is all jacked up, so
We're
There you go.
there.
yeah. Again, it's continually there's a it just gets deeper snow, higher. Your shins are burning, your skin is burning. You get that feeling in your teeth where it hurts just to keep your mouth open because you haven't been to the dentist in a while. And yeah, like I said in the last session, you guys are not weak. You're tough, you're athletic, you're fit folks. But I need you to stop whining, dog. But this is a tough track, even for y'all. I'm sorry, I have to let my. I'll be right back. You have some talk to each other on your walk through the snow. Is this where you go and what are you doing? Come here, dog.
Why does it have to be so cold?
We told you it was gonna be like this.
It's pretty terrible.
Vash is all like bundled up in his like 3 cloaks at this point. This is miserable.
I'll throw Paul in there and he'll warm you up.
Zash like rips Paul up off the ground, like hugs him for warmth. And like it's not a comfortable hug, it's a bear hug. Like you were right. This is slightly better.
I'm glad I can help you. My bones hurt. I'm okay.
Like is this like a heating pad? Do I have to switch out? Duval, come close in case I have to switch you out.
Oh no,
I like
no,
that,
I'm
that's
good. I cast greater visibility on myself.
Burn the spell slot.
It's a flavor. Greater
It's a flavor burn.
Jester.
Flavor
It's a
burn.
Flavor burn. Okay, yeah. Do how are you not cold?
My heart is already cold. The outside matches the inside. I don't know. I deal with it the same. I just don't whine.
I think as you say that, Paul mutters. Maybe Zash is the only one who hears, but he goes, "Oh my God, such a drama queen." So extra.
Zash kind of looks down. Me or Devon being a drama queen is normal.
Duval, stop being such a drama queen. I just say it.
Hey, I'm sorry. Whose wife is dead?
Gentlemen,
Again
how
with the whole dead wife thing.
gentlemen, how do you keep yourself warm with no blood circulating?
Did you say Terriman?
Yeah.
Yeah, Terriman. How do you keep yourself warm?
He says, I'm dead.
I imagine now, like, Zash is, like, holding on to Paul so tightly that Paul's slightly turning blue.
It hurts.
So mechanically, you guys should be doing Constitution saving throws every hour, but because you have the cold weather gear, you automatically succeed.
Oh,
But
okay.
but but that doesn't mean you don't feel it. Like, God, it's just that time of year. It's just that time of year, except for Florida, man, over there.
Zash
Cold.
like
Cold, man.
looks down at Paul, and he's turning blue. He's like, "How are you that cold? Here, Devon." And he hands Paul to Devon, and then wait, no, now I'm cold. And grabs Camilla
Paul
and
is just like
starts.
deadpan, getting passed back and forth.
But
Like,
Zash
this is
now
my
grabs
life now.
Camilla up and starts bear hugging her for warmth now.
I
And
think
then what's her name? Her alternate's just like,
Valeska.
yeah, she probably just like says something creepy to Zash that he just does not even register as creepy.
Yeah, no. Zash probably would think it's like,
Bring
okay.
me closer. I'll keep you nice and warm. And he's like, oh, good.
Yeah.
Grab tighter.
And she probably says, not that tight, not that tight.
and I reckon that Camilla is probably fairly quiet today after everything that happened.
Yeah, maybe I should have played. At least, yeah. I think she's definitely not saying much, not feeling as playful and as social as she normally is.
Yeah.
Valeska might even taunt her for it, asking what she's so nervous about.
Do you remember how long the trip was supposed to take?
I don't. Like I said,
You said that
I'll give you
leave by
midday.
noon, right?
I'll give you midday. Yeah, we're just kind of spitballing. I'll say you get there around midday.
I do recall we did decide that 4
Yes,
hexes
ma'am.
is 1 mile.
Correct. And you guys are this is difficult terrain, and you guys
3
have
miles.
and with your cold weather gear, so you're moving at half speed. Something we didn't account for last time in our calculations, but but yeah, you're going. Not a fast trip, even though it's not far. Carrying all that gear, moving through difficult terrain, up and up and up. I think it might be. Jesus, I cannot. Somebody else moves it. Stupid. My map is all jacked up. Can someone move the token up to the closer to the amber tipple, please?
Sure. Somebody did.
Did somebody? Yeah, my map is all jacked up.
Somebody moved it. Well, I can move it right on top. There we go.
All right. Gosh. It's right around here. You guys come up to a kind of a little bit of a flatter area where you've been climbing, and you get over the top of this hill, and it comes into view. This edifice carved into the mountain that you guys have seen before. You've been here before. See if there's fun flavor text for it. The road takes you away under a covering of snow, but it takes you. Oh, okay, you're not there yet.
By the way, we just
Yeah, no, there it is.
traveled about 7.25 miles.
Okay. So difficult terrain. I mean, I will give you. I don't know if that's. I don't even care. I don't
2
care.
miles per hour is probably okay.
Yeah.
I'll
I don't
still
care.
keep it in.
The travel is not my. I don't give a shit. You're all eating trail mix and fiber bars. So you reach this this artwork that I've shared. It says the road fades away under a covering of snow, but it takes you far enough to see the facade of some kind of temple carved into the sheer mountainside ahead. The front of the structure is 50 feet high, 6 alcoves containing 20 foot tall statues. Each statue is carved from a single block of amber as you approach, and depicts a faceless, hooded figure. Its hands pressed together in a gesture of prayer. Between the two innermost statues is a 20-foot tall archway with a staircase leading down. Allow me to bring you to the big man. Roll 20. You're going to make me this slow, aren't you?
Slow and steady.
Baby. Yeah, I'm so excited. Guys, okay, so I imagine your characters are having flashbacks of the Tome of Strahd.
Yeah.
You've been here before as Strahd's soldiers, fighting through the snow, dead bodies in the snow. They're weird monk, wizard type people fleeing or defending, protecting, saying, don't go in. And Strahd and his me just hacking and slashing their way through, and you are among them.
I imagine like Paul's like maybe.
Curious how
touching
much you
some of
guys
the
are going to remember.
spaces.
Is everyone muted? Is my headset jacked up?
I'm here.
Can you hear me?
Oh my god! I was unplugged for.
That's fine. I was like, why didn't he hear me? I imagine Paul's like looking the areas where he healed some of the different people, just kind of like slightly brushing them with his hand as they move about.
Where was that? Who are you caressing?
I'm not cursing. No, I'm like touching the spots where he healed some of the.
Where you remember? Where you remember they were? Yeah, right now it's
Yeah.
just snow. Just snow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get your character. Sorry, guys. Get Camila out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Duvada. Paul. And again, put yourselves wherever you want. I'm not trying to make a centipede kill anyone in particular. You
We're
can
still
move
on the map.
yourselves. Yeah, I know. I'm still dragging characters out before
Oh,
we all over.
Turman is going to have this weird look in his eyes, like he's just wide-eyed, staring at the entrance to this place.
And okay, I think I'm ready to bring you guys.
I think he's been here before in real life too, and not just a dream.
Yeah, I think it's fair. You would remember and would have shared with everybody that your Order of Knights was once like
Here, guarding it.
it's central to the founding of your brotherhood to protect this place from anyone who would come here seeking evil power. And it needed to be kept from the world. It was like a secret that two people knew about, and they'd come here.
He
Okay.
will say something.
Yeah.
He'll say, "This place holds great power. I can sense it."
What kind of power?
Camila silently walks up to the left, and Valeska says, "The best power." Behind her, y'all see her talking. Camila, as Camila walks this way.
Wait, why are you going this way? The door's here, and Zash is walking straight.
Camila stops.
Do you not know how to use the front door?
And she turns and goes back to the main walkway.
Camilla.
I'm playing Camila now.
I know
I was trying to designate.
Yeah.
That's good. It gives you somebody to roleplay.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah. As long as y'all stay outside the dungeon, I'll be happy to play only. She says, Paul.
You don't have to let Valeska lead you.
Wait, is there something cool that way? And he points off to the direction Velasco's going.
Camila says no. Valeska says yes.
Zash starts going off to the other way.
Let's get in there and get out. I don't know why we're here, but
Camila says, okay, let's look. Let's go see what's over there.
why are we here again? What is the purpose for us going to the River Temple?
Great question. Who remembers?
Is it one of the cards? I think it's
Yeah.
one of the
This is the
cards.
sword. I believe, yes.
Make me do the work, you bastard.
I was just
looking for it.
Thank you.
This is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. The hooded one, I see the faceless god, which we believe the statue inside being the faceless god. He awaits you at the end of a long, winding road deep in the mountains.
And we see all these hooded statues, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Paul takes a big, deep breath and breathes out, and he says, I think we need to be careful when we're going in here. I think everyone needs to do what they can to gird your heart. Do you know anything about this hooded one, Tannerman, from your past life?
Out of character, does he?
Roll a history check. It's a lower DC for you. Well, your brain is still bad brain.
Yeah. Let's see here. Boom. 19.
Oh, yeah. Terramin remembers that he doesn't know who the hooded figure is, but he knows that it's like a symbol of great power of magic, and that it's not for him to know or for anyone to know, but people come seeking knowledge, power, and that his job was to guard it, and not keep it secret.
Yeah, he'll say something like, these people are lost to the teeth of time. He says, I only guarded this place from evil. But it seems I failed at that. Oh,
Camila is still walking curiously toward this little caved-in area over here. Where it's like the building is in the mountain has crumbled over here to the side instead of the main entrance.
I will follow Zash. Do you think we need to go to the main entrance, or what do you think? Two of you.
The other Camilla says something cool's this way.
Velasquez.
Velasca says it doesn't matter how you go in. There's plenty to see.
And everybody always booby traps the front door.
I, with resignation in his voice, says, Valeska, what do you know about this place?
Camila says, "Shut up."
Valeska or Camilla says that?
Camila says shut up to Valeska.
Oh. He looks at her like, that's kind of a weird thing to say. I'm going to blank out this way and see what...
Yeah. Camila would stop and turn around and say, "You can't trust her. She's a liar. She's evil. We're gonna start listening to her now."
Zash
Yeah.
turns around and says, "But she's a friend just like you."
I didn't want to listen to her, but I thought maybe she'd have some advice. But for once you're saying reason, I'm with you.
But she's a friend just like you. Don't we listen
If
to our
not
friends?
friends, why friendship?
Valeska just laughs, and I don't know. Play evil, big evil laugh for everyone to hear, and doesn't say anything. And Camila says, "Ignore the crazy back of my head." And she and in the back of her head is now looking up at the sky with a big smile on her face as Camila is now looking down at the ground. She's digging through the snow.
Zash comes up behind her and goes, "I'll listen to you. What's your story? I want to hear it."
Bees, you want to?
It's so funny because I envisioned Camila's like digging, and this head of Velasquez is looking up like, "Well," and Camila's like, "That's enough! Shut up!" And as she says, "That's enough! Shut up!" You guys hear some voices behind, deeper this direction. I'm not sure how much y'all can see. Some voices hush. Terman went in the front door. Terman's.
Oh, where are you guys at?
I think Terman's in there.
Karen was just like, "We're going in, right?"
Peace out, bitches. Sorry,
We
everyone
went
went
to the left.
to the west side to look at this caved-in area instead of going through the main door.
Yeah,
I was like, oh shit.
Sorry, I didn't.
Terman's good.
I didn't.
Sorry. I was like, is Terman doing that? Sorry, I don't know if he was being sneaky. So
Actually, take the small one first to see how it feels on you.
yeah, you hear some voices, and you hear them kind of shush.
I cast fireball into. I don't have fireball. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Also, I'm not sure we have line of sight. We're casting fireball.
Down that corridor.
Magic.
Paul, go ahead, buddy.
Oh, you can kind of see from here, can't you?
And Paul has 120 feet of dark vision. So
Well, I'm wondering about the line of sight. Is what I'm wondering about. Like where you stand. Camila again yelling, and then here's a bunch of voices up top, and you guys see little figures like scattering in this little tiny sliver of light that you can see. They're kind of moving around in there.
Zash
And,
steps up and goes, "Hello, is it warm where you at? I'm freezing here. Can I get warm?"
And
we need to be careful going in there. There's other people, and we don't know their motives.
Zash is like, "They probably have fire."
Yeah, maybe I don't know, but gotta be careful.
Zash starts walking forward. It's a little
It's-
tight here.
it's very tight here. You can squeeze through.
You can Zash
desire.
squeeze through?
Yes. If you're large, you cannot. If you're medium, you can, but it is a squeeze. You're moving very slowly through. Can you not literally move your token through?
No, I can.
Okay.
I was just giving everybody a chance to make fun of Zash for being fat.
He said too much weird meat.
It's tripping out because of all the weird meat.
Well, I guess
So
if no
is
one
everyone
else
else? Is this just Zash is going in? Camila's.
Termin will go on you.
I'm gonna back him up, but I'm gonna back. Yeah, I'll get behind Tyranid.
Yeah. As you get to the front, right as you get to the front door, um, I'm gonna say the artwork is all the same, but very different looking people. A 17-year-old girl pokes her head out right around the corner and looks at Zash
Yes.
and says, "Friend."
Yes. Is it warm in there?
It's warmer in here than it is out there. Come in.
Yes. Do you have any meat?
It's, they say we got a little bit here. We got some trail mix and
Zash holds
some
up like
fiber bars.
piece of the like putrid like worm thing that they just killed.
Oh, they seem pumped. They're very excited. These are dirty looking people. I know they look like artwork looks like gladiators, but these are Jester, Zash, please roll um, um, a history or a nature.
History or nature? Let's see here.
Advantage.
I think I will go with a nature.
Okay, good enough. That these people, and you see, they're all like teenagers, boys and girls. Um, about they look like they could be high school kids, but these are not educated people. They are, they're wild people, and they remind you of the people from Yester Hill, from our game like 3 or 4 years ago. If y'all recall, the people who where y'all fought the big tree, all the wild druids and barbarian people.
Mhm.
They were like living inside like the burial, like in the graveyard. They were like in the dirt. They slept in the dirt and they'd climb out like they were zombies, and they were like worshiping Strahd, and they were attacking the winery. These people seem to have come from there. And they welcome Zash with some enthusiasm.
I just want to throw this in there to read it. So I'm thinking Zash might cast.
He might remember like what they kind of vibe. But
Mhm.
Paul's gonna stick very close to Tyranid and Zash, and kind of let them take specifically Zash.
You know what?
So while
I like
Zash,
this. I'm just gonna. I didn't say it earlier, but Zash was the first one to pop in in a really weird way that he's like, ooh, he's got a weird accent. And I want to say that everyone else behind you don't even understand. You're speaking to you in like a druidic language that no one else,
like
unless you have a way to do that.
no, Zash is just talking away to these people in this language, and I don't think he even
Actually,
realized.
I have a spell. Comprehend languages.
If you cast it,
I don't think Zash has even realized like he slipped into like the druid tongue.
mm,
He's just talking away.
yeah.
So why do you all live in such a cold spot? And how is it so warm in here?
I say, oh, we don't live here, and it's not warm in here. It is still fucking cold in here. If y'all rest in here, you need to keep the cold weather stuff on, or yeah, I mean, you'll even inside this place, you're gonna need to keep the cold weather. But yes, it's warmer in here than it is out there. No wind, but they say we don't live here. We live. You know where we live?
I have the wind chill.
He says we live in the land. He says no, but we're here. We're here to. We're here for the ritual.
What
Ritual?
ritual?
And I don't know if Paul understands a word.
Yeah.
Sorry. They're just talking to Zash. Zash is the only one who understands them. And now Duvad. And Duvad listening in.
Yeah, Duvad's.
I say, oh, you aren't from here.
No. But I can do this and Zash cast druid, like the druid craft spell, and like starts making snow in the little area, and like that. Is this helpful to you all for your little ritual?
No.
Oh.
But maybe when we're done, we can do that too. Okay. He doesn't know. He doesn't even know. Don't talk to him. Another dude in the corner.
Or I know, and I'm just testing you to see if you know.
Everyone knows if you survive 5 days in the temple, then you become a man. Or a woman. Or a woman. Sorry, Sally.
Zash looks back at
Sorry about my internalized misogyny, Sally. I've been working on it. I just have a lot of.
We all have work to do.
I have a lot of pressures from my father to overcome. But I'm working on self-actualizing.
Thank you, Sally.
Zash just turns around and looks at Paul and goes, "Do I have to stay here for 5 days to become a man?"
What? Is that what they're telling you?
What, you can't understand them?
No.
I-
You started
Zash-
speaking an
Zash-
entirely different language.
Zash, I'm sorry, but you will never become a man because you are a lizard man. I'm sorry, you will never become a human if that's what you're thinking.
Oh,
Also,
Uh,
look at you. You're a big ass man that can kill any of these people. You're a man already.
I didn't know that. Was I speaking? Wait, I thought I was speaking common.
No, I think you were speaking your crazy druid language.
And he looks back at everyone and goes, "Do you not speak common?"
No.
Who are
How
they?
can you talk to my friends if you don't speak common?
I can understand them because of magic.
do you speak back to them, or you just understand?
No, I am speaking through Zash.
Fair.
I can comprehend what they're saying, but I can't speak it.
And why does the guy in the back with the wolf look different than all of you?
We don't like your friends.
Terramin will look over at Wade. What's your character's name?
Duvad.
Devad. Yeah, he looks over at Devad, and he says, "Who are these dirty children?"
These, these are, best I can tell, druids of a sort.
Dirt wizards.
Let
Yeah, they don't look
It-
like the people who were here many years ago at all. They seem very unfriendly toward the rest of you. They were cool with Zash, and the rest of you they're kind of grabbing their axes and like kind of like puffing out their chests, like your friends need to leave.
Does anybody else live in the temple?
Dangers live here. Power lives here.
Dangers live here?
That's why you lived. If you live 5 days, you're a man. Oh, woman, or a woman. Sorry, Sally.
It's the big amber thing that I want to lick still down there.
Oh, you don't go past the doors.
You're scared to go past the doors? And Zash turns around and looks at the group and goes, "They're scared to go past the doors." He says it in common so that they understand.
So you mock them in their language. Same thing. Is that?
No, like it was inquisitive in Druid tongue, but
Oh, you scared?
in common, it's kind of
Cautious
mocking.
statement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do they
yeah.
all look like children? Like 17.
Teenagers. Yeah. They're all teens.
And what about this one here?
This guy.
The wolf.
Oh, the wolf. Yeah, it's just a wolf, from what you could tell.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a big wolf. It's not a guy. It's not a. It's not. Doesn't seem to be talking. It's just being a wolf.
What about this one here? Yeah.
Yeah. Also a young man. Um, but this is the guy who's saying we don't like your friends, and the other ones are kind of following his lead.
Terran will look over at Zash and say, what are they doing here?
Apparently, they think if they stay here for 5 days and not go past the door, that they'll become a man or woman. And he says it in kind of the same tone as the guy that like screwed up. And Zash turns back to the group of people and goes, "My friends just bet that they can actually go past the doors and come back out alive."
Yes, and I will become the infamous woman.
I'm sorry, I missed that because my computer froze. What did you say?
I said I shall become the infamous woman.
Oh, okay. What did Zash say? Something before that, or?
Yeah, Zash turns to the group of them and goes, "My friends bet that they can go in there and survive while you guys stay out here."
Oh, you're like taunting them, like, "Oh, my friends can go in there. Y'all can stay in here, you sissy babies."
Duvad.
Baby man.
Roll it. What are you trying to persuade or intimidate, or?
No, kind of trying to like play that. I bet you won't go touch the stoop of the house. I bet you won't go inside the house. Card.
Yeah. Roll whatever you want. Persuasion or intimidation. I'll take either one of those.
I'm in pain right now. I am currently on a fast because I have some blood work tomorrow. My wife made the most delicious smelling thing right before she's going into work, and I'm just like staring at it like fucking Frodo looking at the ring, just like
Oh,
I could have it. It could be mine.
awesome.
Oh my.
So, who did you say my friend do it? You can't.
Just said it out loud. Just like
Oh, okay. Um. And
I could.
that my friends are betting that they can go inside and survive while you guys stay outside.
I know.
This is I could survive. I could survive it there. I could survive it there. This guy says, walking toward the door, and he walks. He looks at this door, and he reaches for the handle, and he walks over to this door, and he reaches for the handle. He says, I'm not scared. You're scared. You're scared to go out there.
He's saying all this in their crazy language, right?
Yeah, this is all nonsense to anybody else. But you can read his body language.
Zash, real fast, looks at the big guy in the center that looks different
Yeah.
with the wolf and everything, and goes,
Yeah.
"Are you not brave enough to go inside?"
I need another roll for this guy.
This is just his ass finally addressing the guy that looks different,
Yeah.
asking him a question.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
I tell you. He where you definitely got the sense that he was the alpha of the group.
Mhm.
You see a like just a wink of like weakness, like a flinch. And he says, "We don't know who you are."
I'm Zash. These are my friends. This one right here, and he points to Paul. It's Paul. And we got Camilla, but she's got Vesca on the back of her head. And he like points to the back of her head.
They look at you guys like you're aliens.
That right there, that's Duvad. He shoots crossbows.
One of them goes up and just like rubs their knuckle on Duvad's nose or something.
And Terriman can smell funny sometimes, but he's really nice. He used to worship a dragon.
Just that's you're friends with the zombie.
I think he kind of came back to life 3 times, so I don't know if that still makes him a zombie.
I don't know if that's like, is that natural? Is that okay? We say hell yeah, yeah.
There's a big dragon, and we brought back the head of the dragon, and a giant beam of light shot up in the air. And it feels really warm and good, by the way, guys. And it makes us feel like we can do things better and easier. I don't know why. Like it makes Strahd feel weaker, I think.
And the leader pipes up.
Strahd.
He's, oh,
I heard it.
what's that?
I heard that name, Strahd.
You hear it in their weird tongue.
Strahd.
And this one looks at double check this guy.
Did we hear Duvad say he was going to become a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it in y'all's language.
It was a joke with what they were saying.
Oh, interesting.
You know.
What is going on?
Yeah,
You gotta remember, Zash is like, being very.
And I'm doing my best to translate, but a lot of it's getting lost. I'm like,
you see the one in the corner with the one that's with the wolf. He everyone else sees him just kind of what Zash hears is these people are enemies of the Lord of the Land. He's like smashing his spears together.
Guys, I think
leave now.
I think I said something wrong.
And
why didn't we just leave and then go through the main entrance?
Hey, we'll leave, but what's the front door like?
big, scary. Go.
Can we open it?
You better go. The girl's like, you better go. These guys are ready to. Yeah. They're trying to be cool with Zash.
They do not like us here.
To Zash, do these guys look like they would be threatening?
They have their level 5 badges.
You could, yeah, right. You could take them, but the question is, do you want to?
Said
You don't fear that they would. These teenagers are a threat to your life.
Before we leave, Zash says, "Who says we're enemies of Strahd?" and produces the card that has Strahd's signature from the gift basket at episode 1. It has best wishes Strahd on it.
They grab it. They're like, oh, it's his name. It's his name. It's like so primitive for everyone else to see. It's just like a bunch of really like alien people. They're just so odd in the way they move and talk to each other. And they grab it and they grab the paper and they look at it and they show it to each other. And the leader is again like, he says, "You're cool. Your friends must leave."
They want us to leave, but do you have any questions real fast, guys, that you want me to ask them?
Nothing I can think of, I guess.
Can we go through that door instead of the big door? It seems very heavy.
Which door do you want?
Zash is pointing to the door behind them.
To the north.
Yeah, I think I pinged it right there.
Yeah, I mean, we've got 3 more days in here. They all kind of back, and even the wolf backs up with them.
You know, it's funny. We have the person who's least competent with like social interactions.
Handling it.
Like he's the only one who can.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here just like I can't say anything to them. I can maybe nudge Zash in a specific direction, but even then he'll take that direction and be like, "Oh, I obviously mean this," and go this direction.
Terran asked Divad, are these Strahd worshippers?
Honestly, I think they have loyalty to Strahd, but I think it might be fear loyalty, not like loyalty.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is
Their accent is so thick.
this is just a weird situation overall. I think they are more neutral. Like neutral to
We should
what would you say neutral, Zesh?
No, they definitely worship Strahd.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And so
He
because of
says they
that,
worship Strahd.
because of that, as Zash is walking through the room, he attempts to cast animal friendship with the wolf as it walks by.
This is probably one of their companions, though.
Classic,
Yep.
classic move by my guy.
Okay. If the beast intelligence is 4 high, fails. No. You know, and is there a saving throw or anything? It happens. Oh, wisdom save. Wisdom save.
I'll be right back.
What's your save spell DC? Doesn't matter. It failed.
Okay.
I rolled shit.
Come here, puppy. You look like a good puppy.
That puppy goes right to you for sure. Snarling at your friends though. Still, puppy likes you.
Yeah, and Zash just starts walking towards the door with the puppy by his side. Maybe giving the puppy like chunks of meat.
All right. So where are you going? Puppy will follow you for a bit.
Zash will just start walking towards the door that they moved away from.
The door to the north. The
Yep.
door to the north.
All right, guys. I guess we're going. Come on.
I mean, unless you want to kill all these guys.
I
No,
don't really want to
I-
kill the dirt
I-
children wizards.
No. Yes.
You know, Camila is not in there. Camila's still
Oh.
outside. It's okay. Y'all can proceed. Camila's
Come on,
doing
Camila.
Camila's thing.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Camila. I don't know if y'all even noticed. Yeah, if you call to her, go ahead. Yeah, please. I'm saying she didn't follow in right away.
Come on
Camila.
in. Let's go.
Zash was pointing towards her and trying to tell them who she was. So
She says, "But there must." She's like still digging around. She's like, there's snow all over her now as she's been digging, and she's moving rocks, and she just kind of in a huff like joins you guys. Squeezes herself. She squeezes more. Oh God, she's big. She squeezes more easily than the rest of you guys. It's the magic tunnel for Camila.
Camilla, what's going on?
I don't know this place, and then Valeska just laughs and laughs. I don't know how much Valeska would say. I really wish if any were here today. I think I'm gonna laugh maniacally. Camila's like, "Will you keep it down? We're trying to keep a low profile in this dangerous place."
Even though she's the one that triggered everything.
She did. But that was her fault, not mine.
I know.
She says, like totally not. So I do best in the back, she says, and then she looks at all these wild people and she says, maybe in the middle. And Terramin, what are you doing, bud?
I'm sorry, I just got back. What?
Oh, you're good. So we're it looks like we're about to go through this door in the north. Camila wanted to be in the middle because she doesn't want to be in the front, but she also doesn't want to be in the back with all these crazy wild people.
Okay, so they're cool with us walking into the.
Yeah, they're still glaring at you though. They're like, leave. So they
How
want
do
you
they
out.
feel
They want
about-
they want you out of their space.
How do they react to Zash like just yanking their dog?
Just taking their dog. Well, the dog is. They respect the dog's freedom, and it's your dog as far as they're concerned.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, Terramin will walk, but be facing them as he's backing towards the door. With his hand kind of on the hilt of his hammer.
Yeah. Okay, great. So many fucking character sheets.
Glower.
Cool. Y'all just kind of all approach the door, and who opens it?
Zash.
Like Zash. Zash opened
Yeah.
that door.
Not me.
Not me. Okay.
Zash with the puppy beside him. Like, is this a wolf or a dire wolf?
It looks like a dire wolf.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and after like Zash is like feeding the wolf and is like stops to push the door open.
Sweet. As you push the door open, I am finding the dynamic lighting. That's annoying. They put in new doors and stuff, but all the old lighting is here, so that's frustrating.
Yeah.
As you open the doors, I struggle with the smoothness of the
I
transition.
keep trying to move my character on the recording page.
Oh, that's funny. On the wrong window. I used to do that. There you go. You open the door, and you immediately the smell of brimstone as a giant ball of fire is hurled at your face as a dexterity saving.
I was just gonna jump
Everyone.
on it.
Everyone.
All of us
So
make a dexterity saving.
This is
throw?
a fireball spell that's thrown right at the door as it's being opened.
Fucking A.
I would
Okay,
like
so-
to say that
Everybody roll a dexterity saving throw.
danger sense.
I
An
do have-
uncanny sense of when danger is nearby, as there should be, giving you the edge to dodge away from danger.
I do have a.
You have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Finish reading.
Let's see. You can see
Suspicious quiet.
such as traps or spells. To gain this benefits, you can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Such as traps or spells. Interesting. Sure, I'll let you roll with advantage. Everyone else, only DC 13.
Fuck! You
Every-
kidding me? I rolled a 12.
You did roll 12.
Everybody.
And a 1.
Wait, if you're next to me, you get aura protection from me, and you beat it.
Oh, you get +1 or plus whatever. What is your aura?
13. Yes.
I'm
Same.
giving +3 to anybody that's in 10 feet of me.
Oh hell yes! Thank God. That
No,
saved
no.
my life.
15, 16, 17.
I'm gonna put an aura on Camille so we see how big this explosion is. Okay. It doesn't hit any of the other guys. Just you. Sweet. They were like perfectly placed. I didn't plan that. They were just like scared. Okay, so did everybody pass then?
Guess so. That +3 or whatever gave us a huge bonus.
Awesome.
Well, I don't
half
know.
damage for
Does
all.
it?
Yeah, everybody takes 14 points of fire damage.
Oof.
Not great, but I'll take it.
And
I want to say like this like smacks Zash, and like the fire just comes off Zash as he turns to look at the wolf.
oh, the wolfie! I didn't roll for the wolfie.
No.
Save, dex save. Surely this wolf is dexterous. It's a low DC. Does it get the aura? Doesn't need it. It passes. The wolf also takes what I said, 13. Where's the damage? Yeah, the wolf is. You're all a little hurt now. And God, I didn't have this landscape ready. Everybody roll initiative.
Really?
Yeah, we're doing this.
Oh yeah.
One.
Initiative.
As the fireball clears, you see a skull with flames and red ruby eyes flying in front of you.
Is this an undead creature?
Maybe.
Oh shit.
Come on, Sarahscape, don't do this to me.
I can hear the winter right now.
And now it's still winter ice. Free. Yeah, I see it.
There we go. I hear it changing.
Yeah. Oh, here, this is even better. Yeah. Is everyone on the tracker? Yeah. Awesome. Sort. You're lucky I only threw one fireball. They all three could have thrown. We're starting off with Zash, who was like ready and anticipated some danger. He had a sense of danger.
I rolled a 9.
Yeah, he did. Why is it wacky? All wackadoodle. Is everyone on the tracker? Oh, we didn't get Camila in there either.
Oh, did she roll?
Did anyone roll for Camila?
No.
I got it.
Did she roll her save too?
Okay. Dex save. Plus how many?
She got plus
What's
3.
your
3?
Plus 3.
Oh, that's great. And she needs it. She rolled a 6 plus 3 is a 9.
Oh man.
She fails.
She takes the full brunt of that damage. Is that exhaustion? She still has exhaustion? Or did I guess she had exhaustion before. Okay. What's the damage for everybody else? It was 14. 28. That's half her hit points gone. More than half her hit points gone.
Oh, 14?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta take one more.
Yeah, she had 28. Yes, 14 for everyone else. Okay, now I think we're ready for. You guys see these flaming skulls?
Yeah. Before Zash does anything, he looks up like from the fire and looks at these things. And I like to do a quick investigation, see what the hell these things are, or if Zash knows what these things are. If he's ever seen them or heard of them.
Give you a religion, or an arcana, I guess. Arcana check.
Religion or arcana?
Sure.
Are you sure?
I think I'm being generous. What else do you want?
Are you sure I can't use athletics?
Yeah, go ahead and roll athletics.
Okay.
You're getting shit from that. Oh, look at that roll on Arcana.
Yeah. I've got a +3 in Arcana. I was just fucking with you.
That's fun. What shall I tell you? These are flame skulls. Classic D&D monster. But your character, weirdly, Zash, I don't know where you studied the arcane arts and how you know these things. Maybe
Stories.
I mean, he was a mercenary. Could have run into them in the field.
yeah, or talk to some fellow fighters who were.
Or UNTs probably could have summoned them to like burn the fucking bodies or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna read some just straight from the blog. It's fun. Blazing green flames and mad, echoing laughter follow a disembodied skull as it patrols its what that word is, Demesna. It's like forget it. When the undead flame skull discovers trespassers, it blasts the intruders with fiery rays from its eyes and dreadful spells called up from the recesses of its memory. Dark spellcasters fashion flame skulls from the remains of dead wizards. When the ritual is complete, green flames erupt from the skull to complete its ghastly transformation. You rolled high, but not that high. You know that you can kill him. You're still not dead, but you don't know how to kill him.
He doesn't know how to put them out of their misery.
Correct. If they come back, not right away. It might take some time.
Zash turns to Paul and goes, "These things I think your god would not like. I'm gonna go try to hit him very hard." So Zash comes up here, rages, and does a primal strike on this thing. Primal savagery strike on it.
Nice. Slash
With
claws at it.
Yeah, with rage.
Oh, what's the reason? Yes, unfortunately. Damn. That's hella damage if you hit. Hey, it's a cantrip. That's it for Zash. No bonus action.
Is it cantrip? Wait,
It depends.
I can't use primal savagery then. I can only
That was an
use,
action. Yeah. Well, what did you do for your action?
No, I can. So if I rage, I cannot use any spells. I forgot about that.
Oh, snap. So you already raged. You already declared.
Yeah, I already declared that I rage, so I got to use a melee.
Interesting. So we can't add rage damage to primal.
Yeah, no.
Thank you for catching that, sir. Bottle cap.
Thank you.
Bottle caps.
I guess I'm just gonna have to. Do I not have a melee weapon? I have the mace. What happened to the mace?
Didn't you give it to somebody else? You always reference it. I don't remember what you did with it, though. The little devil mace.
I guess I'm gonna just have to do an unarmed attack.
How do you have no weapons? What happened to your character sheet?
I don't know.
You have so much crap. You've collected so much crap, you just dropped your weapons. It's like, ooh, shiny. He drops his axe. Putting bullshit. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that.
I still have the devil mace. I just don't have it on my attacks.
Oh, yeah. I think it's just a mace. I don't think it's even magical.
Yeah, no, it's just a standard mace made to look like a demonic mace.
Yeah.
So what would I roll? D20 Plus what?
I was trying to just drag it in. Plus your strength, plus your efficiency bonus. That's
Alright,
your
so-
attack. That's your attack roll.
Yeah, 11.
Hopefully that'll show up. There you go. Now you got a mace button.
Okay.
That should be plus 7, I guess.
Yeah. So it is. Bam. We'll roll the mace. 23, 13 bludgeoning damage on this thing.
Yeah, it is. All right. It's character sheet. Too many sheets. Bludgeoning damage, you say? Yeah, you heard it, baby. You heard it. You smashed that little skull. You hear like its bones crunch, and it's 13 points. You hear it laughing maniacally, like it likes the pain. Chairman?
Nice. So yeah, after the fireball rips through, Terriman like throws his shield up just in time to like block him and Paul, I think, and then he's gonna, with a little pat on Paul's shoulder, he rushes by. He's gonna get to here, and then he's gonna point down the hallway at this skull right there, and point at it, and he's gonna try this ability. This new ability that he's got.
Prank, I need you to play Camila in combat for me. Got enough baddies to take care of. Thank you. Control Undead! That's fun. Who are you targeting? The one right in front?
The one in the middle.
Ah, the one that goes...
It's got to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target must obey the paladin's command for the next 24 hours.
Oh, baby. What's
I
your
just
wisdom?
realized I never did a long rest for Camilla.
Oh? Click it now. She hasn't done anything. I mean, minus...
How many
yeah.
hit points?
And then minus 28 points.
28?
28. Yep, she failed her save.
Jesus.
Yeah, classic Camila. His spells. She gives them and she takes them. Okay, so what are we doing? Okay, wisdom save. What's your spell save DC, sir? It doesn't matter. I failed it. That's a 7 to save.
Nice.
So that's a fail. So does that mean it must obey your commands for the next 24 hours?
I got that.
You have a pet flame skull?
We got a pet wolf, and now we have a pet flame skull. That's amazing.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna control it. But it'll obey your commands. I'm not gonna give you the sheet.
Yeah,
It's like a skull's like.
Oh my god, that's cool. That's awesome.
That's legit.
probably.
It's like, yeah, you can see its fiery eyes were like glowing, like it's about to cast another fireball at you guys, and then like, so it's looking at you like, see, yeah, doing the weird teeth chattering thing, like what do I do now? That's so fucking cool. I love it. Dude, hell yeah, new Dark Paladin powers. I'm so glad that worked. That's so awesome. Tierman, do you have anything else you can do? Probably not. It's an action.
He's gonna use his hammer on this.
God, that's cool.
In front of Zash.
God, that's cool. Do you have to like concentrate or anything? No,
No.
just fucking have it for 24 hours. That's so fucking cool. Okay. I think you used your action. Your action was done, so you cannot do anything else.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, attacking is an action,
Thankfully.
and that control undead was an action, and well spent.
It's very smart.
It is now its turn, and you can tell it what you want to do.
That's so cool.
You are literally controlling it like a remote control. What do you want it to do?
Yeah, I was like, kill your friend behind you.
Okay. It
Just
Tell your
it's like it's like slowly turn around and face its friend.
target rich environment.
And it oh, that's so fun. Do you want it to cast a fireball, or do you want it to do like a targeted like ray of fire? It's not as much damage, but it can fire twice.
Yeah, let's do the
Big go
fireball.
bold.
See if it.
Yeah.
Let's do the fireball.
Throw a fireball at your friend.
How many a day does it have though?
What?
Because we're gonna be. Oh, so do we want to use that, or do we want to? Do we want to save it?
Oh, it has one
'Cause we got
fireball a day.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one day.
we'll
Let's not
save-
use it then. Yeah.
Fair.
We'll save it for 24 hours.
Okay, so yeah, it can do fire ray twice, essentially for free.
Okay. Let's
You can do that all day.
Ray.
Fire rays. It's got 2 of them. Shoot, and hit. That's 14 plus 10. It's 24 points of damage to the flame skull.
Hell yeah!
Sweet.
Thanks, buddy.
That's so fun. Oh my god, Dark Terror.
What are you gonna name him?
Yeah. Who needs Misty Step when you get undead friends? That's so cool.
Honestly, that's such a good power. Like
It's a really good
specifically
power.
for like this. I guess this temple or whatever.
Right.
Do you want
So
to
once a
move
day or what?
anything? It can fly. Do you want it to move anywhere? It can move 40 feet.
No, that's cool. It just stay there.
All right, cool. It's gonna stay there. Camila is next.
Okay, I've been drastically going through this as best as I can.
I know.
Is Hex, that's a spell. Okay, that's a spell. I think I'm going to
Oh, we haven't been doing her wild magic either. That's okay. We'll ignore her wild magic while she's gone.
She's right here. Okay, cool. I'm going to take advantage of this, and I'm going to shoot. Which one? The one with the chains is our friend?
Correct,
Correct. Back.
correct.
Do not kill the skull in the middle.
Yeah,
Fine.
that's my buddy.
He's like moving his hand around like.
Oh, that's so
And
cool.
I saw that
God, that's
turn.
awesome.
Which is the one that it hurt? The one in the back?
Yeah.
Then
When the
that's
back
one-
is very hurt now.
Yeah, that's the one that Camilla is going to target then.
Okay, the one that's already hurt.
And Camilla is going to use a. I think this kind of goes well with what you're like. Her kind of like trying to deny Valeska too. She doesn't. She specifically maintains control and doesn't switch into form of dread. But they're still going to use an Eldritch Blast on that one in back. Really? Only
Right.
1 out of 10? Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, doesn't make it.
Doesn't it scale for multiple? Oh, because she
Yeah.
multi-classes. I don't know. It seems like she should roll multiple dice. I
The
thought.
spell creates 1 beam when you reach higher levels, 2 beams at level 5.
Oh, do you reroll for each beam?
Maybe? 1 on a hit, the target takes the spell creates. Yes, I think that's what happens. Yeah.
So you have to roll multiple times. So the first one's only 1. Womp womp. Hey. Classic Camila. Max damage, minimum damage, maximum damage. All right, that's 11 hit points taken away from this flame skull in the back. It is barely alive, or barely still aflame.
Okay.
It's dimming. It's very quickly dimming.
Quick question, just to keep ourselves honest.
Yeah.
Do you have to do 2 spell hits, or do both of those rays have to hit? Or
I think so. Yeah. Oh fuck. Sorry. You're right.
Yeah. So just
You're
wanted to
right.
keep
You're right.
honest.
You are 100% correct. I did not see the hit roll. Thank you, sir.
No, it's
Bottle,
okay.
bottle cap for you too.
Thank you. So that'll be. I'll add that as a inspiration. I'm gonna move Camilla.
You know what?
because
Give yourself
she-
inspiration. Same for you, Jester. Give yourself inspiration.
Thank you. I'm gonna take Camilla.
Also-
and move-
Fucking rogue for that zombie takeover. That was so freaking cool. Give yourself inspiration. I love it.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna move them out of harm's way. For the time being, 'cause they just
And Jester, you get inspiration too. I know you already got it. Never mind. Fuck you. Nothing for you, Max.
I get them
Fuck you, Max.
specifically out of range of another fire shot.
It's fun to make fun of you when they're here. I'm sorry. What are you doing?
I specifically used the move action to move Camilla out of harm's way in case another fireball.
Right up next to one of these dirty hill people.
Yeah, not a lot of
I love
great
it.
options.
That's
Scared
fine.
wizards.
But I imagine they see what's going on, so.
Yeah, they see it and they are all huddled up, trying to act tough. They're like, "Told you it was scary in there." But y'all understand. It's just nonsense all around you. Duvad.
All right, Duvad will. Okay, so the one nearest us is our friend.
The one with the heart.
The one in the middle is your friend.
Oh, the one with the heart.
The one with Zash is an enemy. The one in the
Friendship.
Okay.
Friendship.
friend.
I imagine it's saying it real menacingly, low, like, yep. Like little
Kill
skull
that
is just.
Eduardo.
Which one did it attack? This one?
I just realized these things can speak common.
Yeah.
It can talk to you.
The fire
Did it-
skulls?
The flame skull can talk to you for 24 hours.
That's amazing.
Fucking awesome.
I just this is going to be an amazing thing for roleplay next session. Like this is going to be fucking amazing.
What shall I do next, master? The floating head says, "What shall I do next, master?"
So which enemy did it attack? This one in the back?
Yes, that one's
Okay,
more
cool.
hurt. They're both the one on the bottom and the one on top are both hurt.
Yeah,
But the one on
I'm
top
gonna
is more hurt.
I'm gonna take a shot at the one at the top.
That's so fun.
You know what?
name is
I'm gonna throw on sharpshooter.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong attack. roll.
Hey,
There it is.
it worked.
Oh.
It worked out. So with sharpshooter, that's extra damage, isn't it? Is that extra 10?
Yep. Oh, I forgot to click on the global damage modifier.
That's
But yeah,
fantastic.
So
So, your crossbow. I don't know if you
17
want to
damage.
like pin it to the back. It's like stone doors, but they definitely kill it.
yeah.
That one.
All right.
The lights go out on that skull.
Second shot at the one engaging Zash. Hey.
You're a fucking beast right now.
Wow.
Now that I'm
Nice
not
change.
exhausted.
That one's also very hurt, but it's not dead yet.
Now that
Very,
I'm not
very
an
hurt.
effective -10 on attack.
That's fantastic. Duvat, I'm pretty unless you get a bonus.
Just reload my bows.
Of course.
That's it.
Polio.
All right. Paul sees the one still standing, and can I be here? Is that okay in this square? Or do I need to move
Where?
to attack? Can I
Where?
be in the square that I am to attack, or do I have to move?
To attack. Oh, it's between line of sight, man. What do you?
That guy.
How much of it can you see?
I mean, I guess I can see everything. I just wasn't.
No, you can't. Sorry, your character's line is because you're controlling two characters right now. You cannot see it in your line of sight right now.
Okay, so then I will move Paul 5.
There you go.
10.
You get view now, but it'll have disadvantage because I don't use that enough, but that's a rule.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna use a. It's undead, so I feel like radiant damage might help, but it's already hurt. That's necrotic damage. Yeah, sacred flame. Let's just go ahead and sacred flame and best. So that is it'd be 2d8 if it hits. I need you to make a dexterity saving. throw.
Which one?
On the one right in front of Zash, because that one is our enemy.
Oh, is it a saving throw or is it a spell
It's a
attack?
dexterity saving throw.
Oh yes. Deck, go. It does have good dex. A floating skull, and it rolled in that 20 too. But it's a sacred flame, so no damage. Don't damage.
Yeah, there's nothing else I could do.
Ram you.
All right, that's my turn.
That's from Babe, right?
Yeah.
Ram you. Haven't seen that movie in forever.
I say, flee, you fools! That's it for Paul. This one, again, eyes is glowing crazy. This is the one that already shot off its fireball, though. So, it's going to do the next best thing. Double check its.
I moved in close thinking it wouldn't shoot its fireball at us. But it's about to like explode. All my
That's so fun. It's got fun little spells. I was not ready for magic. Playing a bunch of casters at once is stupid.
Ooh, I need to use that more. I don't use some of my things.
I never use this spell, even in like Baldur's Gate. But I'm gonna cast it here. How much space does it take up? Oh. Target any creature Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna place a flaming sphere right where it hits the three of you.
Ah, fuck.
And the good news is it's a concentration spell, and it won't be concentrating for very long. I have a feeling.
Does it need to or no? Just the three of them.
Not you.
Isn't there something? I might be thinking another game system where casting magic in front of a melee wielder gets an
Is it-
attack opportunity.
That is.
Might be Pathfinder.
No,
That
no,
is
that
unfortunately not. It's only ranged weapons. You get disadvantage, but not magic.
Yeah, you don't have to cast defensively in this game.
So dex saving throws from Terramin, Zash, and
All right, I got
And
the
let me figure
protection
out-
up again.
damage is gonna work. Oh, did it pop up? Where's the? I'm not ready to play all these casters.
12 plus 3.
Okay, DC 13.
Yeah, I think.
You get your thing up. Everyone passes. That means you only take 5 points of fire damage each.
Zash takes 2.
Zash takes 2. It takes 2, baby.
Yeah, it takes 2, baby.
And now we're in round
Yeah,
2.
you.
Is that just me and Zash? Gotta defend that.
And Paul.
Yeah, Paul, you got hit by the 5 fire damage too. It is midnight. I think it's a new round. This fight's so close to being over. You know what? Finish it. It's one more hit. One more hit and it's dead.
Crush.
Zash grabs the sluggo and slams it against the wall.
Give me a. You're gonna burn your hands.
His hands were cold.
It feels nice. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You smash it. It explodes to bits. And you know what? And it hits. It actually doesn't explode to bits, but I mean it's yeah, sure, explodes to bits, and then the pieces reassemble, and the lights are very faintly glowing. Its eyes now.
Zash says, "Hey, Paul, what's this in the bag of holding?"
What are you referring? What's what in the bag?
The skull.
Put this in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh.
What shall I do next, Master? What shall I do next, Master?
That's
Ask
gotta
him
be
how we
weird.
can-
Who shall I burn? Whom shall I burn next, Master? It gets really close to Terramin's face.
Ugh,
Get him in. Ask
I think
him
we'll
how he
stop.
Kill
I
his
think-
friends.
Let's stop right now. We'll stop with the flaming skull. Get up and say, "Whom shall I kill next, Master?" And we'll end the session there. All right, thanks,
All
guys.
right.
We got through 2 combats tonight.
Nice.
Good job.
Okay,
You didn't
hold
have to
up, right?
fight those pile of hit points behind you. Yeah.
And you know, there's nothing saying that once the 24 hours are up, you can't just cast Control Undead again and just have this thing.
As long as it fails
Fails to save.
its save, yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be our new Razzmatazz.
We did.
I'm looking forward to it.
We did.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Welcome to the Amber Temple.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Have a
Good
good night.
night.
y'all.
Night.